Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Still playing my monk. I think I lose a small amount of recovery and a rather minor amount of toughness by switching over to this ancient helmet, but I do have the ability to augment the helmet later on. I don't believe I've got what I would need to do it right now, because I need a level 50 or higher legendary gem. And I believe, yeah, that level 40 something that I had is equipped on a character right now. So my closest one is 31, which I could make work actually. Because now that they made a change this in the last patch that they did, that now if you complete a Greater Rift without dying, you get an additional chance to upgrade your gem. Pretty sure I've got one of those. But yeah, I don't need this, I don't need this, don't need that. Don't need that either, I've got plenty of those things around. These items here, I've got in here for an achievement I'm working on. But yeah, I will show you guys the cow level. I think I'm gonna drop it to Torment 10 because I may still get slaughtered by the Cow Queen, simply because it is extremely brutal. Okay, so we throw that in there, transmute, and we get this portal. Leads to a place that does not exist. The burning hells are not responsible for events that transpire here. If you claim to have been to this place, you will be called a liar, void where prohibited. Okay. So we come in here and it's not the cow level. But yeah, here we've got a shitload of cows. I might have been able to do this on Torment 11, but I just didn't want to risk it with the Cow Queen, because I don't want to die in here, because you gain lots of experience bonuses in here usually. There's usually at least two pools of reflection in here to gain the bonus experience, so I want to hit all of the... I want to flip all of the corpses in here as well, because they drop like piles and piles of gold when you do. But this is a throwback to Diablo 2's cow level. But this one, thankfully, you can actually do more than once. In Diablo 2, yeah, watch this. I just gained 299,000 gold from that, from a single body. It's not really a lot at where my gold is, but it's a rather large amount of gold. More than you find in most places. But yeah, in the Diablo 2 cow level, you could only do it once for each difficulty level of the game. Once you killed the Cow King in the cow level in Diablo 2, you could not go back. In this one, you can go back as many times as... here's the Cow Queen. Oh, I seem to be holding my own fairly well for right now. Might have been able to do Torment 11, but I don't know. Because all that lightning that comes out, that's what typically gets me killed, I think. Oh, crap. I didn't know it did that. Yeah, I probably could have done this on Torment 11. But yeah, that thing usually kills me. But yeah, that wasn't so bad this time around. $266,000 gold there. And there's lots of resplendent chests in here. I mean, this place is basically a gold mine. Not just for gold. I mean, items, experience, everything. You gain a ton of experience in here. I mean, just look at all the kills you get. And you can get massive kill streaks in here. If you just keep going around killing everything, don't let that counter wear off, you can get just enormous kill streaks in here. But yeah, this is pretty comical. I don't remember exactly how it started, but the cow stuff started with the first Diablo game. There were 3 cows in the town in Tristram, and your character would make a comment when you clicked on them. If you clicked on them a few times, your character would make a comment about them, like something like, "Yep, that's a cow, all right," was one of the comments they would say. There was another about, "I'm not thirsty," or something like that. And the cows would moo as well, and people got this idea in their head that there had to be some reason for those cows to be there. They weren't just there. There had to be a reason for them, and apparently Blizzard heard about all these people thinking... I mean, I'm kind of paraphrasing right now, but they heard about all these people thinking there was something up with these cows, so in the second game they decided to make a secret level that was filled with killer cows.
I am returning to town.
I mean, when I do the game on the channel, because I do intend to play Diablo 2 on here as well, I will definitely do the cow level. And the cow level on there is brutal. I mean, like, they will kill you way too fast. Much faster than they will here, even. But yeah, now it just says not the cow level. The other portal will still say that thing about whatever the hell it said. I don't even remember what it said now. But yeah, I mean, this place is great for experience, gold, items, just about everything. Dang, I didn't even notice Stack was online. Hope he didn't try to talk to me and I just didn't answer him. I just didn't even see that he was online. I haven't been paying attention to chat really. I don't usually when I do these videos. Sometimes I'll see stuff, but for the most part I don't even pay attention to the chat when I'm doing videos on this game.
Break beneath the endless tide.
And I can't say for sure, but I think that I haven't really looked it up or anything to find out if it really is or not, but I want to I have a theory that the that lightning that shoots out of the Cow Queen when you attack it, that is a thing that you can find in normal enemies on here, but due to the fact that that this level is a reference um to the cow level in the second game and everything, I have this feeling that that the lightning that comes out of it is also a reference to a power that enemies had in the second game. Now, don't take this as true, because I have no idea. I'm just, I think it could be. Because in the second game, the enemies were like, they had enchantments. They were fire enchanted, cold enchanted, lightning enchanted, poison enchanted, I believe. I don't remember if there was poison enchanted for sure, but I mean, the lightning enchanted would kill you so fast it was ridiculous, especially on higher difficulties. And it happened every time you hit the enemy. Every time you hit them, they would shoot out lightning, just like that thing did. And it would kill you very fast. And I don't know if they did that as a reference, as a kind of a throwback to that power that they didn't keep, or if that's just the normal electrified. I don't remember if the normal... Yeah, it seems like they do the lightning thing
I must lessen my burden.
every time you attack them. So maybe it's not, maybe it's just electrified, but like I said, with it being in the level that's kind of a reference to the second game, it makes me want to think that that's why they gave it that ability, is to kind of I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, reference the old lightning enchanted thing. Maybe not, but that's just my opinion. That's just my theory on it. Probably wrong, but I don't know. I should look into it, maybe even contact them and ask if that's why they did it. They probably wouldn't really reply, but you never know. In my experience, when I've tried to contact game companies and ask them about something in the game, they don't really give you an answer. They'll just tell you, oh, I think I brought it up with Thief. They're just like, oh yeah, we can't tell you if there's something there. With the one thing I was asking if there was actually something there, wasn't asking where it was, wasn't asking for any hints, just wanted to know if there was something there that I could find, and they wouldn't even tell me if there actually was something there to find. They were just like, oh, we can't tell you that. So I don't really have good experience with game companies answering my questions in a very helpful way. Whee. Well, I'm almost done with the cow level. Oh, excuse me, not the cow level. I want to say the cow level in Diablo 2 was called something like Moo Moo Farm or something like that. It was just stupid, but it was funny. It was just fun. And I like that they did something with it in this one, too. And apparently there's even a cow level thing in World of Warcraft somewhere. I've never really played the game. I played it a little bit with one of those, with the like free trial thing up to level 20, but I didn't get into it far enough to find anything like that. Because I don't like the idea of having to um pay monthly to keep playing it. To me, a game should be you buy it and you can play it. Not you buy it and then you have to buy it again and again and again to keep playing it. I just don't like that. Nothing against the game, nothing against people who like the game, nothing against Blizzard for creating the game. I just I don't like that kind of game. Probably because I've never really had enough money to be able to spend money monthly to do something like that. So I just kind of, it doesn't interest me really.
Time to get moving. Oh,
Slay the infernal bovine herd. So we've got a huge herd of cows. And more. The Cow King, I believe I mentioned, was the main enemy in the cow level of the second game. Like, not the main enemy, but it was like the mini boss in the area. And if you killed it, you couldn't go back. Oh, all that leg. Four radiant chests. Give me something good, one of you, please. No legendary. Of course not.
I can't carry any more.
You know what? Let's get rid of that. And then I can grab you and you. Let's throw out the items that I can't use. No reason to, but anyway, that's just how I decide if I've got any trouble with picking anything up. I throw items that my class can't use. I don't know why I do it that way, but that's how I do it.
Back.
But yeah, let's head back then. I gained quite a bit of experience in there. And I got a few legendaries too. What did I get? 2 legendaries. Okay, I thought I got more than that, but oh well. No biggie. I still got a couple. That's not bad. Fists of Thunder. I need those for in here. I believe. Yes, then I've got 4 pieces of the Raiment of 1,000 Storms, which is going to be the next set dungeon I attempt with the monk. I don't need that. so I can turn that into a nice forgotten soul. Those are all items that I need to put into Kanai's cube. I don't do the bounties enough, so I always end up with a huge overflow of items in my stash that I need to put into the cube. But yeah, weapons, I've got quite a few left here. Armor, I've got quite a few left. Jewelry, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 items that can be used on all characters and 1 monk specific ring. And each class has at least 1 specific piece of jewelry. 1 class specific piece of jewelry.
I've got some new items you might need.
But yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna do in this episode because I don't really have time to do anything else. Yeah, I've got, these are all the items from the what's it called? The anniversary event. I've got these things. I need all of these other than the green ones. The green ones are set pieces, but all of these, that one I don't know if I still need, but all these legendary items that I've got in here are all things that I need in the cube. And I might not need every single one of them, but I need most of them in the cube. So yeah, that's gonna take me a while. But I'm at 93% of all of the achievements. Finally finished off the last one I had in challenges earlier today with my Demon Hunter, which was this one, save players from death 250 times. I don't do much cooperative, so that's why I didn't have that one just yet. But I figured out you can do it yourself with a Demon Hunter by letting an enemy... What you have to do for that is you have to kill the enemy that hit a player last, I want to say it was. It's really weird, but what you can do is the player has to be below 5% health, and then you have to kill the enemy that brought their life down to that point. So what you can do with a Demon Hunter is you can equip sentries for one of your skills, and if you can get a single enemy drawn away from others, you don't want to have life per second or anything like that, obviously, and life per hit. Your sentries tend to give you the life per hit as well, so I took off both life per hit and life per second. And you basically just stand there and let an enemy hit you until you're below 5% of your maximum life, and then you just walk away, throw your sentry up, and let the sentry kill it, and you get one of them. So I had to do from 182 all the way up to 250 that way if I wanted to get that achievement. So, well, I could have done it other ways, but I chose to do it that way because that's the most reliable method in my opinion. Adventure mode, Nephilim Rifts, I'm working on this one, 856,529 out of 1 million. Bounties, this is going to take me a while, because there's 5,000, 7,500, and 10,000. So I'm at 2,680 out of 10,000 bounties. That's going to take me a while. But then cooperative, I've just got a few of the events, I believe. Yeah, this one I've got the Rignar Idol and Lair of the Lacuni. And then Act 5, I've got most of the events probably. Yeah, I've got a lot of events to do here. But yeah. And other than that, classes, I've got all of them, I believe, except for the one for the monk, which is come to heal. Heal other players for 2 billion life with direct heals. That is a pain, because you can't do a whole lot of healing at once. I mean, this one day I had this other guy in my game, and then a third person joined, and we stood there just healing each other, because you don't have to actually heal life, you can just use a heal on their character in town. We probably stood there just straight up healing each other for a good 30 minutes or so, and I barely gained 200,000 or 200 million from it. People have said that if you use a healing monk in Greater Rifts, you'll get that, but that's harder to do than the other way, in my opinion. And I don't like playing a class that doesn't fight. But here I've got 2 of the barbarian set dungeons mastered. I haven't mastered these except this one. I mastered the Thorns of the Invoker dungeon. Demon Hunter I've mastered. The Marauders set dungeon and the Unhallowed Essence set dungeon. Monk I've mastered the Inna's set dungeon and the Monkey King set dungeon. Witch Doctor I have mastered every set dungeon. And Wizard I've mastered the Firebird dungeon. So I've got to master all these set dungeons, and then I will be at 100% for that. I've got very few achievements left, actually. They are just ones that will take a lot of time. But it's going to take me a while, but I will do it. I will most definitely do it. Probably not before they release Rise of the Necromancer, but oh well. I've got my mind set on doing this, and I'm going to do it. But yeah, I basically didn't do anything for the past 8 minutes and just sat here and talked about achievements and stuff, but I'm pretty hyped up to get the rest of the achievements done. But yeah, I do want to show something in here. The weapon I'm looking for is this. Vengeful Wind increases the maximum stack count of Sweeping Wind by 7. That's the maximum number it can increase it to. And that's what I'm hoping I will get when I get one. If I don't, not the end of the world, but I would really prefer to have 7 on there as opposed to anything else. And they did add a few new legendary powers to some of the things that they did. Okay, I've got one in my stash. I just realized that's that spirit stone I destroyed. They added a few powers to some legendary items that didn't have powers before. One of which I'm using on my Demon Hunter is the Hellcat Waistguard belt. It now causes your grenades to bounce up to 5 times, and I think it said that they do increased damage with each bounce. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'm using it on my Demon Hunter right now in the season, and I'm really loving it. because I can basically just run around and use my grenades and just kill everything. Because the skill I'm using, I'll do a video. I'll show some of it, but that's it for this episode. Didn't do a whole lot, but thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.